Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're building a complete blueprint to take the skills you literally already have and turn them into a brand new income stream this summer, all by leveraging AI. You know, so many of us walk around thinking we don't have any special talents that people would actually pay for, but the truth is, the talent isn't what's missing at all. It's the sequence. It's knowing exactly how to get started. We're going to use ChatGPT as our own personal assistant to dig up those hidden abilities and then map out step-by-step how to monetize them. Let's dive right in.
Okay, look at this number on screen. 170 million. The World Economic Forum actually projects that 170 million new jobs are going to be created by 2030. But get this, at the exact same time, 63% of employers are already saying they're struggling to find talent. Think about that for a second. There is a massive, urgent gap right now between job creation and the available workforce.
So that brings us to the golden question, right? Who is actually going to pay for your skills? Well, with students having way more free time, professionals shifting up their schedules, and freelance gigs totally popping up to cover full-time employees going on vacation, summer is absolutely the ultimate window of opportunity. It's the perfect time to bridge this talent gap and start getting paid.
Here is our blueprint for today. We'll be covering assessing skill value, summer demand and buyers, foolproof price setting, resonant proposal messages, the 6-week practical plan, and finally, AI limits and human value.
All right, step 1, assessing your skill value. The absolute first step is to stop undervaluing yourself. We all take our baseline skills for granted. You might think, oh, writing a clear email or explaining a tech concept is just basic common sense. But to someone else out there, it's a highly sought-after ability they desperately need. When we really map these hidden skills to potential buyers, the psychology behind why people open their wallets becomes crystal clear. Take making social media graphics, for example. Small businesses often just don't have the budget for a full-time in-house designer. So they will happily pay a premium to a freelancer who can quickly whip up marketing assets without all the corporate overhead. Or, say you're great at teaching calculus to your classmates. Parents are out there right now finding formal tutoring programs too rigid or packed, and they will gladly pay for flexible, personalized help from someone who just took the class and knows exactly how to explain it. Pinpointing exactly who is going to pay you and specifically why they need you is your absolute foundation.
Moving right along to step 2, summer demand and buyers.
Once you figure out your value, you've got to align it with seasonal needs. Summer naturally shakes up the workforce. The World Economic Forum highlights skills like AI and big data literacy, analytical thinking, and communication as absolutely top tier right now. You can jump into ChatGPT to brainstorm how your specific abilities actually intersect with these high-demand areas. But let me give you a quick warning here. While ChatGPT can brainstorm brilliantly, you have to cross-reference and verify these demands yourself on real job platforms. Think LinkedIn, Contra, or Upwork. Why? Because the AI does not have real-time access to today's shifting job market. You have to verify the demand in the real world.
Okay, step 3, foolproof price setting. Once you know people want what you have, you face the biggest trap for beginners, drastically underpricing your services. If you price too low, you're going to burn out. And honestly, you actually lower the perceived value of your work. There are 3 main ways to set this up: an hourly rate, a flat project-based fee, or an ongoing monthly retainer. Now, what you actually charge within those formats fluctuates a ton based on your region, your years of experience, and how niche your service is. ChatGPT is fantastic at giving you an initial estimate based on those factors. But listen, that's just a starting point. To lock in a truly foolproof price, you absolutely have to network. Talk to 1 or 2 actual real-life humans in your industry to finalize those rates.
Which brings us to step 4, resonant proposal messages.
So your price is set, and it's time to reach out. But a generic robotic message blasted across LinkedIn is literally the fastest way to get completely ignored. Why is a personalized pitch so critical? Well, get this, 98% of employers research you online before they ever even think about making contact. Your outreach message does not exist in a vacuum. It triggers an immediate background check. If your pitch and your online presence don't line up, you've already lost the gig.
And it goes even deeper. 44% of employers say they hire strictly based on a visible personal brand. Your initial outreach needs to spark a connection that proves your professional identity. It's totally make or break.
So, here is the absolute golden rule for using AI to write these pitches: read it out loud. Seriously, if it sounds like a robot wrote it, delete it. ChatGPT's first draft is almost always going to need your human tweaking. You have to inject your own personality to build a genuine relationship.
All right, step 5, the 6-week practical plan.
This right here is the absolute core of our strategy. Let's take everything we've talked about and build a specific, concrete 6-week roadmap to actually land those first clients. Let's break down these weekly goals. Week 1 is all about preparation and foundation. This is where you audit your skills and lock in your pricing. By week 2, you're drafting. You're using AI to build out those highly personalized outreach messages. Week 3 is execution mode. You're actively sending those pitches to targeted clients. Then, week 4 is the big milestone. It's all about onboarding your very first client and handling their needs. Week 5 is pure delivery and refining your workflow based on the feedback they give you. And finally, week 6, that's where you evaluate your revenue goals and make sure you secure that crucial first testimonial so you can build out your future portfolio.
Now look, we all know reality rarely matches a flawless 6-week framework, right? Things happen. But the real value here isn't in tracing a perfect plan, it's about having an adaptable sequence. Having this specific step-by-step foundation means you can react to obstacles and keep moving forward rather than just freezing up when things inevitably change.
Finally, step 6, AI limits and human value.
Let's just wrap up with a quick reality check on the boundaries of what this technology can actually do for you. ChatGPT is incredible. It can find patterns, it can show you your earning potential, it can draft outreach, and it can structure these comprehensive 6-week plans in literal seconds. But it cannot know your specific local pay rates. It definitely cannot understand current platform saturation. And most importantly, it cannot add human connection. The AI builds the structure for you, but you have to provide the trust, the empathy, and the human relationships that actually close the deal.
So, I want to leave you with this thought. The people who are going to step in and close this massive talent gap, they aren't always the most qualified. They are simply the ones who take action before they feel completely ready. You really don't need a perfect resume to get started today. You just need to know the value of your skills and understand who is out there right now desperate to buy them. You have the blueprint. The sequence is set. The only question left is, will you take the step this summer?